Dollar, dollar, dollar. Dirty money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
You was good original crew. Damn, I got copycats in my ear, man. It's your boy DJ Nuki, your girl.
It's here, Nicole.
We're back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel, man. We got a new TikTok story time for y'all today, man. We got bad thing you did as a child that you kept secret. Bruh, I ain't gonna count. It's probably some shit got to do with school for me. Because I try to keep all them joints secret from my parents. They're like, my parents ain't gonna find out about this.
I don't think I was a pretty good child. I don't think I did much. That I had to keep a secret.
All them dances, you would pop like a drum. Pop like
and I did that at the barbecues and stuff.
Pop like a drum.
That ain't a secret. That's not nothing. That's like, that ain't
sneaking a boy in the house. You just snuck some boys in the house.
It says bad things you did as a child.
The child's all the way up to you. Why you in your parents' house?
No, I ain't never snuck nobody in the house.
Quit capping, bro. But with that being said, she lying, y'all. Go ahead before we get into it. Smell Oh, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go if you want to further support. Check out the information down below. Also, we always got to take this time to salute to the comment of the day.
Salute to you. Shout
out to you, man. We highly appreciate it, man. Y'all keep running it. I know we say it every time, but hey, repetitive because it's true. But also, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you lock it in with a thumbs up. We appreciate that as well. But let's get into this bad thing you did as a child that you kept secret. This part 5. If y'all enjoy this one, man, we're going to do the other ones as well.
All right.
That's a bet?
Yeah, that's a bet.
All right.
What's one really bad thing you did as a child that you kept secret for your entire life and didn't tell nobody?
I was in like the 4th grade, and this teacher made it predominantly clear that she did not like me. Like, she would do whatever she could to make sure that I was sitting out in the hallway for her entire class. Well, one day, I told her no. She ended up hitting me in my mouth with the ruler. In my mouth. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm sitting in the hallway. I'm thinking about all these ways that I'm going to get back at her. But I'm not like going to put my hands on her. I'm thinking of all these crazy things. So I go home and I'm like, I bet. So I grab a pack of my stepmom's cigarettes and I was like, I'm going to put them in her desk and I'm going to get her in trouble because she can't have like tobacco products on school grounds. Well, my stepmom left her in her cigarette pack and I put it in her desk. And when I tell you the whole classroom smelled like the dogs came in, the principal came in, the police came in. Not only did she get fired, she got arrested.
What's one really bad thing you...
Bruh!
That one is woo-wee. Okay.
Oh, I forgot she was in the 4th grade.
She was only in the 4th grade, baby.
Oh.
Plotting like that. What? Honey, what, girl? Honey? What you be doing now? You did that in the 4th grade?
I would talk to piss test me right now.
What you said?
She probably smoked anyway. Come past it.
You know something, you sure right.
Me, I could tell somebody piss test me now.
Same.
Did as a child that you kept secret for your entire life and didn't tell nobody?
So I was ruthlessly bullied in elementary school for being gay, and these people made me hate myself, and they made my life a living hell, so I fucking hated them. But when I was 9 years old, I got really sick with mono, which is transmitted through the saliva, and that's why it's nicknamed the kissing disease. So the week that I get back to school after recovering from mono, the cafeteria was serving french fries, so I took my fries, I stuck them in my mouth, and I snuck them onto the trays of the boys that tormented me the worst every day, and a bunch of them got sick with mono, and I told people it was because they were making out with each other.
What's one really bad thing you did as a child that you kept secret for your entire life?
Okay, so y'all, please don't judge me because I still feel bad about this. So in third grade, we had what was called the end of 6 weeks reward. And that was if you did all your schoolwork and turned all your assignments in, you got to go outside for this like really long recess and you got pizza and stuff like that. It was like a party, right? Well, when the teacher started calling on everybody and was like, okay, you can go outside, you can go outside, you can go outside. She got to me and she was like, you can't go outside, DeAndre. And I was like, why not? She was like, because you have some missing assignments. Now, I knew this was a lie because my mama had been on me all 6 weeks about my assignments. She made sure all my homework was done. So I was like, you lying. So she was like, well, I'm going to wait for the teacher's assistant to get back so she can recheck everything. Just have a seat and we'll talk about this when she gets here. Like for part 2 because I'm going to run out of time. All right, y'all, so I'm back with part 2 of the terrible thing I did when I was a child. So after she tells me to go sit down and wait for the teacher's assistant to come back, in my little mind, I'm like, that doesn't make sense because she went on lunch. So by the time she get back, the little recess playtime gonna be over. So I tell her, I say, no, that's not fair. I'm like, I'm gonna lose playtime. She yells at me and was like, go sit down, DeAndre. Bet. So instead of going to sit down, I try to walk out the door to go outside with the rest of the class. And she runs towards the door and she sort of like grabs my shirt by the back and like pulls me back in the classroom. Big mistake. So my little 10-year-old self starts being dramatic. It was like, I was like, oh my gosh, you choked me. You choked me. She was like, I did not. Go sit down. So I was like, bet. So for the rest of the day, I am hyping myself up. I'm like, I can't wait to go home and tell my mama this teacher choked me.
Bruh.
That sound like some shit you would do. Be like, hey, ma, she ain't do no rough with my feathers, but hey, she choked me. Who? Yeah, that you don't like. She choked me. I already don't like her ass anyway. I'm gonna go up there. That's some shit you would do, man.
It's gonna be on. Y'all like for part 3 because I'm running out of time. Part 3 of the terrible thing I did as a child. So boom, it's the end of the day. I get off the bus. I run home. I tell mama, I'm like, mama, my teacher choked me today. My teacher choked me today. Now let me tell y'all about my mama. Eileen got 5 kids and she don't play by none of them. So she like, oh, hell no, get in the car. So we get in the car and we at the school in 3 minutes flat. We get to the principal's office. You know, she was like, I want something done about this now. So he's like, DeAndre, tell me what happened. So I told him what happened and I kind of lied and was like, when we got in the hallway, she put her hands around my throat from the back. And so the principal was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And my mama was like, well, why don't you check the cameras? It's cameras here, right? In that moment, my heart dropped because I forgot about the cameras. And I knew that if they checked these cameras, they was going to see that I was lying. But God came through for me because the cameras wasn't working at that time. So the principal was like, he was going to interview the rest of the students that was in the classroom. Last part. Okay, so last and final part of the terrible thing I did as a child. So the principal tells my mama that he gonna interview the students that was in the classroom and he gonna get back with her the next day. All that night, my stomach was toe up. I boo-boo like every hour because I just knew that these kids was gonna tell him the truth and tell him that that lady did not choke me. So I get to school the next day, right? And it's around lunchtime and he calls me to his office. I get to his office. He's like, DeAndre, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I'm definitely going to call your mother and we're going to tell her how we're going to handle it. And I'm like, y'all, tell me why all the kids that was in the classroom went along with the lie. They was like, yeah, we seen her choke him. We did. So a week goes by and we don't see her no more. The teacher assistant became my new teacher. So I'm assuming she lost her job. But it ain't my fault, though. 1, because she shouldn't have yelled at me. B, she should have let me go outside.
Right.
God is good, y'all. I didn't get a whooping.
What's
But the thing is, what it really is, none of the kids really liked her, though. That's all it is. None of the kids liked you. You at least got to have one of them kids.
One of them.
At least one.
They probably was outside.
1 or 2 that vouch for you. But you know what it is? These teachers be on these jobs, get a little tenure. They can't touch me. They can't touch me. I got seniority. I've been here longer than a principal. I know how the school operates and run inside and out. I can do his job too. Bitch, touch one of them kids.
What you said?
I think the only thing I probably did was spit in the teacher's cup or something. I swear.
One of my classmates put some hand sanitizer in one.
Hey, that's the type of shit we did, bro.
In one, because he was so pissed off at her. She went out in the hallway, to go off on like another student. He said, "Hey, y'all, I'm about to put this
Hey, we used to
Germ-X
fuck
in
with
her." We was like, "Shit, go ahead and do it."
A really bad thing you did as a child that you kept secret for your entire life and didn't tell nobody.
Literally cracking up because of this story. So when I was about 14, my mom put me on Jenny Craig because I asked for it because I was about 50 pounds overweight. I would cry myself to sleep. I was so freaking miserable. And Jenny Craig was an expensive program at the time. I don't know what it is today, but I got in the program. My mom was like, you better eat their snacks and their foods and not eat anything else because we're putting you on this program and it's expensive. And I was like, yes, I'll do it, blah, blah, blah. So my parents would still buy like Doritos and Ho-Hos and Twinkies for all the other kids because everyone else was like tiny. But I was actually eating all of their snacks as well. And I was throwing them out in the garage, like in the garage trash can. And then they found out and they got mad at me. So then I started taking the wrappers after I ate those kind of snacks and I would stuff them in the family couch. And I only told them recently about it when we got rid of the couch because we sold it on Craigslist and we had to like go through to make sure there was no keys or pennies or anything.
I hate how that motherfucker cut off, bro. You don't cut shit off like that, bro. Who behind this channel?
You had all those wrappers of all that food.
Yeah.
All these years.
Yeah.
Girl, you grown now.
I would have been said something.
What you said?
Like, mom, like, even when I'm in high school, I would have took them off when she was 15. But still.
Oh, so she was. But still.
But I still would have took. Man, I would have threw that shit in the trash, bro. What the fuck? Come on now. Like, what my mama. Man, I swear. I swear for everything. Now, one crazy thing I used to do as a child, though, my mama ended up catching me, though. So every time my mama used to put me on punishment, I always knew what she kept. Like, she used to take my, like, Game Boy and all my games and stuff. I always knew what she kept it. So what I used to do, especially when I was in school, got my first cell phone, I'm like, she ain't gonna know. So, because she never went back and checked. So I'll go get it. I'll wait like a day or two. Then I'll go get it while I'm on punishment. And I'll keep it until I know I'm finna get out punishment. And the whole time, I have it.
And then when you about to get punishment, you'll
I'll
go
go
put it back.
it back.
But the whole time you've been playing with it.
Yeah, or hit my phone or something. Yeah, my Game Boy. One time she caught me though, and she was like, "Where is that?" I said, "Where what at?" she said, "Where?" I bring it back.
You love.
But nah, one time we had a cell phone, right? And I used to keep both of the phones. So in high school I had two phones. We had one that was just we had it on. Nobody used it. So it was just laid off to the side. So I used to keep it.
Yeah.
And I have two phones. And I'll be texting folks off both phones at the same time.
Oh, player.
Flair from the Himalayas. So you know what I'm saying? Depending on, I'll be texting a chick on one phone, then go to the next class, and I'll be texting out the other phone. She be like, "You switch your phone?" I'll be like, "Yeah. I got both of them on me. So whichever one I pull out, I'm texting you off of." And so it'll be multiple chicks though.
Oh, pimpin'.
But one time I fucked up because I used to swap the SIMs out the phone because one was better than the other, so I used to swap the SIMs. And I had them. And I forgot I swapped the SIMs, so I called my mama. She said, "What the fuck you doing with that phone?" I said, "Oh shit." I said, "Damn, I fucked up." Yes, I did, child. Oh man, those were mine, bro. I got caught though. I said, "Damn, bro."
I cannot think of
I
one.
forgot I switched the damn SIM cards. How am I slow? How is that slow?
I ain't say
You called me slow? Yeah,
I
you
did.
said. Oh, so now I'm dumb.
But I can't
Dumb,
think of
slow,
one.
and stupid, huh?
Pretty much.
Miss Goody Two Shoes. But with that being said, y'all spam us up in the comment section down below. But as always, y'all know how it goes. She boring, y'all. She ain't got no. I'll just play. You know, you was a bad girl.
I was not.
Cat.
I'll think of something after this camera go off.
Just save it for the next time.
I'll save it for next time.
Y'all know we knows it, so we
Yeah. I'll save it for next time.
Alright. With that being said, I think go by the name DJ and Kid. This is
Here to call.
We are.
Kid and C.
Yeah, y'all.
Go get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my folks. Dollar. Please dollar, 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 dollar.